Hello, welcome to In Between the Pages with James Lott Jr. I am James Lott Jr., and this is your winter book guide from JLJ Media. Books that are from JLJ Media, mostly from me, but also some of my co-writers and other writers on my platform here, JLJ Media Book Division. I'm going to show you which books are coming out or out already, and you can purchase them on Amazon, either as Kindle or as paperback. None of them are expensive. They're part of my really short story project, which I do. So none of them are really short. So I guess where reading, of course, is great. So I'm going to begin with this one. The other book, I just gave it away to somebody. So, but this is a very popular series that I said will only come out once a year during Christmas time. And so 2 years in a row, I did it, but I forgot I didn't do it last year, and I haven't done it this year either. This is the first one. This is A Winter's Night. And it's yes, and it takes place in Pittsburgh in Three Siblings, and then I have So Cold Winter's Night, which is the sequel, which picks up where this leaves off. People like this one. It says based on a house that I had in Pittsburgh where I used to live, and the winters there. So A Winter's Night and So Cold the Winter's Night so far are out and people love them. I'm gonna write a third one. I swear I will at some point. I will. It will come out at some point. But these are really short Christmas stories. So it keeps you at the edge of your seat. I think you'll like this one a lot. I'm gonna list all these in the description if you don't see them here. Another book that is actually a continuation. It's a continuation of an audio drama I did. It's Claus, the series, the book. Yes. So, but this is actually more than that. So, Claus series, the book, it is a collection of stories about the making of Claus, the series, which was my third audio drama, my second audio drama, well, third in total production after Forever and a Day and Mr. Road. But it was my second audio drama that I put together, actually by the fans. So I talk about all of that in this book. So it's kind of like stories, behind the scenes stuff, and actually a continuation story. So I put down, we only did one season of it, plus some featurettes. And there was going to be a season two. The cast was huge, times were changing, and it just all fell apart. I'm still sad, but I have spin-offs from Claus' series and characters and other things. But I actually give you the first two scripts from the proposed season two. So if you listen to the whole season one and the featurettes of Claus' series, which you can listen to on any audio stream platform like Apple, Google, any of those, then get the book and you can actually read what would have been the first two episodes. So it's Claus the series, the book, out now. James Lott Jr. A person who's my co-producers, who's on my label is Jaime Molina. He put out a little book last year called Alone at Christmas. I write the foreword, of course. It's a collection of short stories that are not necessarily positive. He wanted to put, as he says in the book, on the back of the book, Jamie conveys the feelings of many people who feel alone during the holidays, especially through Christmas. So it's a collection of poems, thoughts, and story. I also write a bonus poem to that too. But sometimes people are alone, and Jaime's a person who his books, he always puts out books that are like just very real, very serious. It's and try to speak to the folks out there who aren't all sunny side up and smiley, and they're real. So it's a book if you want. It's a nice little book. It's a nice little book to have and read some of these stories. I think you should pick it up. So Alone at Christmas by Jaime Molina. You should get that. Also, I have two books with Doug Hess, who is one of my top audio drama people, dramas, but also podcasts. He has a podcast, Forgotten Hollywood, which is huge for us. Forgotten Hollywood is like this huge thing. He also has two other podcasts too. But we decided he had some stories, and I decided to help flesh them, like not flesh them out, but kind of just go through and make sure they all sounded great. And had I went through this kind of like massage a few at my touch, then a couple stories that aren't touched at all. They're from him, and then I wrote some stories to be companions kind of to those. So it's a whole vibe. Both these books are the Life-Changing Chronicles and it's the second book, Spooky Tales and Strange Dreams. So these two are by me and Doug Hess. And Doug has some really interesting stuff. Like you say in the book, it takes you through life's complexities. Um, and some of the stories we're trying to develop into other things. So yes, I Want to Believe actually is something that it's an audio drama story. Um, they're really good. Fun stuff. But yes, if you like a spooky side of life, these are two books you might want to get. And follow Doug on Hess Doug 14. I won't say he's Doug, Hess Doug 14. But they're both in the Spooky Tales, Strange Dreams, and the Life-Changing Chronicles, two other books. And these are non-themed, but they just came out. One's been out a year, and I am writing a sequel for it. They call her Pumpkin. Not too late to get this. Me and LaMonica Andrews wrote this book. And we buy books together too. Another person I write books with. But it's a horror kind of story. And it's something we're thinking about developing into an audio drama. So I would say still get this fall, winter. They call her Pumpkin. And of course, my latest book, Second Wife, First Stepmother. Little autobiography story of me back when I was a teenager, gaining a new stepmommy. So this is actually just insight into me. It's a fun book. JLJ James Lott Jr. on that too. So I will list all these, so you don't have to worry about that. They'll be all listed underneath the description. But they're all JLJ Media has books, and I have like 50 other books out there, and all kinds of series, all kinds of things, fiction, nonfiction, poetry, everything. Check it all out. James Lott Jr., Doug Hess, LaMonica Andrews, Charles Wong, Cesar R. Espino. I wrote with a lot of different people. So check those out. Chloe Boyce does a couple books for me too, for The Pill. So I have a lot of stuff out there. I have over 60 something books. I'll just say over 60 books between me and my collaborators. They're out there. So go on Amazon, get some books, gift them to people, get some for yourself. And I think you can enjoy them. They're easy to carry, easy to read, and may inspire you this winter or scare you this winter. Make you like this winter. I know. I'm James Lott Jr. In Between the Pages with James Lott Jr. is on Facebook. So follow us there. And I'm everywhere else. We'll see you next time.